in this world. And we have become penny wise but pounds foolish. Just like all the people who are running around on Sunday thinking that there is a free ride, that there's a free lunch in town. Now the Japanese have a saying which goes that there is nothing as expensive as a free gift. Have you ever heard that? Did you ever get a free gift and later on it costs you more than the price of the item which you got as a gift? Now we think we get something for free in this world, right? You go out there and you get this for free and that for free and that for free, and it's all free, right? All the visual stuff is free. Is it free? No. You're paying. You're paying through your time. You're paying through your attention. You're paying through all the impressions, all the images which go into your mind and into your intelligence and which will haunt you, which will make you do so many things that have got nothing to do with you. So, nothing is free in this world. Because for every equal action, there's an equal amount of reaction. So please, take your time to read Bhagavad Gita and chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, for it actually increases the quality of life. That is what we're trying to propagate here in the Krishna consciousness movement. This is not just some feel-good Indian culture where you have some funny dresses and some nice incense and flowers. But this movement is meant to re-spiritualize our existence, so we can put ourselves again in touch with the Supreme Lord and we can taste that happiness. Because that happiness is our inherent nature. It is our birthright. We deserve it. But somehow or other, we lost it. You ever feel just a slight tick behind the game? You ever feel that you're not really on top of the game, that you're kind of, success is just around the corner, right? It's just about to happen tomorrow, or when I get my pension, or when I get my increase, or when I get my paycheck, or on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But that moment is never really there. Everyone is busy making plans and dreams for the future and lamenting about the past. But what happens is the present, the now, the moment becomes conspicuously absent. We don't learn how to live the moment, the now. We don't experience it anymore because we're busy lamenting and we're busy making plans and dreaming about the future. So Krishna consciousness means you learn how to live now, in this moment, and to realize that this moment is Krishna, because it is Krishna's gift to you, his personal gift to you. Because we don't know how much time we've got. All these machines they're dated, There's an expiration date. We have not found it yet. We don't know exactly how long it will last. We know that, 100 years is about maximum this machine can run. Most likely, if you turn 70 or 80, you're already a ripe old person. Of course, nowadays there's so many new inventions, so there's so many interesting ways how you can die young. If you don't want to experience old age, there's so many alternative ways of how to, shorten that experience. But once you know that the soul is eternal, you can say it doesn't really matter, but it does. Because there are 8,400,000 species. There's so many living entities, so many life forms, and only very few humans. Like there's more mosquitoes where I live in Mayapur, West Bengal, than there's human beings on this planet. And some of them are huge. I was in Australia, and they got cockroaches who are flying. Have you ever seen flying cockroaches? Now, I almost fell over in the shower, because something just came in there, which was like, like a chopper, it sounded like a big chopper. And it was this big, a flying cockroach in Brisbane. And I almost got a heart attack. I felt like, what's this thing attacking me here? Now there's more mosquitoes in West Bengal than there is human beings on the planet. So our form is somewhat unique. I mean, you go out to Oxford Street and you think that there's too many people, right? Have you ever noticed? I mean, you think yourself, you know, like, you think like, why does everybody have to be out at the same time, you know? Why can't they go at different times, you know? Like in intervals, you know? Like odd and even numbers or something, you know? Why do they all have to be there when I'm there? When I want to do my stuff? So, obviously, we're not meant for city life. This is not quality of life. This is temporary existence. You know camp life? Have you ever been to camping? You go camping? Huh? Yes, you're an adventurous person, I can see. So, you know, you take your sleeping bag and your mat and you go camping, you put up your tent, and you know that it's just for a night or two, right? So you don't take all your nice pictures, you don't take the curtains and all the wardrobe and all those things, because you know it's just for a night or two. So, our stay here is very transient. We're just here for a short while. So we shouldn't try to make this into a, you know, royal affair. Because the real essence of our journey is not about how many places we have seen, how many people we know, not even about how many friends you've got on Facebook. But the real quality of life is that we can have meaningful, loving, fulfilling relationships with other living entities, not exploiting them, not abusing them, but seeing them as part and parcels of God and assisting them and serving them in their own journey towards spiritual life, towards going back home, back to Godhead. This is the message of Bhagavad Gita. Thank you for your patience. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any questions? We're doing questions and answers now. I'm not going to do them after the feast, because I've just been traveling for a long time. My mind is still somewhere between Ukraine and Russia. So, yes. If you got questions now, you've got 22 minutes.
How can we then, according to the Bhagavad Gita, should we follow the Buddha Upanishad? So, the point of our lives as well is to have meaningful, loving relationships with other living entities. Now, in our farms, we can do that with cows, which is a wonderful way. We can do that with our toto, the cow. But in the cities, what can we do to have those meaningful, loving relationships with other animals?
With other animals.
And birds.
And birds. Well, there is a few around. If you happen to see any, say them hello, say Hare Krishna. There's not so many of them.
Can we accommodate them at the temple?
I don't think that the city council will be too happy with that. I think England, and you know, they're quite strict on housing regulations. We're even having trouble with the humans, you know, what to speak of animals. Of course, sometimes animals are more domesticated than humans, but that's a different subject, that's a different topic. So, no, city life is not very suitable for animals. If you want to have a natural relationship with animals, you're more suited to country living. You know, like one great writer said, you know, God has made the country and man has made the city. Who was it? Come on, you're all very educated. Study. Okay, that's your homework. You find that one. Okay? Yes?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.